I just uploaded a video where I did a recap of the 2025 National Notary Association Conference. If you haven't seen it, I'll include the link in the description. I'd love it if you would check it out. But this is somewhat of an addendum to that because I feel as if I skimmed over the keynote speaker at the conference. In fact, in that first video, I may have mentioned the keynote speaker's name, but I'm pretty sure I didn't mention the topic or tell you anything about it. There is a lot in that speech. And so I think this is going to be longer than 3 minutes. So I wanted to hop on here and add the parts I left out. The keynote speaker was Ramona Shelburne. Those of you who are big on sports probably know who she is. Weeks before the conference is when I found out who the keynote speaker would be. And to be totally honest, I was not happy. One, I didn't know who Ramona Shelburne was. Two, when I found out who she was, it didn't make me any happier because she is known, not even known, she is senior writer and NBA insider at ESPN. I wasn't impressed because I'm not an NBA fan. In fact, I'm not a sports fan. Yes, I like sports, but the sports I like are rugby, tennis, volleyball, and pickleball now. So that doesn't appear to be Ramona's specialty. And I'll be honest, I was like, why would the NNA invite Ramona? Um, Most of us are women, many of us attending the conference are 40 and over, and are we really that target audience? Yeah. Thankfully, most of those thoughts stayed in my head, but I wasn't impressed. And in fact, I considered missing that session and staying in my hotel room, returning phone calls, doing other things. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I showed up because Ramona's speech was, for me, I will never forget it. It was that good. She talked about, I won't try to recap everything, but she talked about the challenges she had, being a woman in a male-dominated field and finding her path and carving out um, her work in a way that complemented who she is and her talents, her knowledge, her expertise. And it took a little while for her to do that. But when she found it, it was just so rewarding. And I can't wait. I haven't told my brother yet. Um, he was born in LA, big Lakers fan. And so I can't wait to share some of the insights Ramona shared about Kobe Bryant and the stories that the two of them did together, her interviews with him. So, how does this pertain to notary work or to my career as a notary business owner and notary instructor. And here's the tie. Um, I think some of you may have gotten into this field. Um, I'm speaking now to newer notaries because either a notary signing agent came to your home when you were closing on your loan, or maybe you did see a YouTube video from a signing agent that was making good income doing it. And so that was what you pursued. And I want you to know that the notary field is so much bigger than just being a notary signing agent. And if you have a passion for a certain industry or demographic, I want to encourage you to lean more in that direction. What do I mean? I mean, if you have a soft spot in your heart for the elderly, well, there are plenty of assisted living facilities, rehabs, nursing homes, um, men and women who need your notary services. If, on the other hand, you have interests in marriages and weddings, depending on the state that you're in, you can even officiate. And if you're in Alabama, you can specialize in the Alabama marriage certificate and provide other services to the couples who are planning their special day, and so forth and so on. The healthcare field, if you come from a family of nurses and technicians, and so you have a insight into the healthcare field, go in that direction. If you're a retired paralegal, then who better than you to focus on the legal documents, the end of life trusts, powers of attorney forms. Take that path. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't get stuck on notary signing agent because it is not for everyone. And in order for you to have staying power in this field, in order for you to be successful in this field, it's got to be more than a side gig. I think you could do a side gig on a temporary basis and only go so far. But if you're able to tap in to what you're passionate about, and Ramona was passionate about writing, getting to know the person she is interviewing and provide and generating stories that went beyond what happens on the field. And that is possible for us notaries. It can be more than just showing up, checking ID, signing our name, and stamping. And to be honest, due to how important this is, it should be more than that. Um, yeah, I can't believe after Ramona spoke, it took her a while to leave the ballroom because people wanted to talk and take pictures. And I'm not a fan person. I just, but I waited for the others to take the photos, get her autograph, and I just thanked her for coming. Um, she really was that good. So if you have the opportunity to hear Ramona Shelburne, senior writer and MBA insider at ESPN speak, hightail it to that location. Be inspired, and hopefully, like me, you'll be able to take nuggets from what she said to apply it to your life, both personally and professionally. Once again, those of you who have subscribed to the channel, thank you. And whether you subscribed or not, if you listened to this video, thank you. I wish you all the best in your journey as a notary public in your state. Again, thanks for listening.